Welcome back to Wing Reviews. Today we'll be looking at America and Canada's main airline to see what it's actually like to fly on American Airlines and Air Canada and see which one is better. Both American Airlines and Air Canada carry the most passengers for their domestic areas, with American Airlines carrying 17.5% of U.S. travelers and Air Canada carrying 45 to 50% of all Canadian travelers. Today we'll be putting them head to head to see which one is better. Today, I'll be starting my journey at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, the hub of American Airlines, and we'll be taking their A320 up to Montreal. Now let's get checked in and see what it's all about. Welcome to Terminal C. American Airlines has these amazing self-check-in kiosks where you can check in yourself and get your boarding pass and luggage tags. Today, all we had to check in was just some golf clubs. And on a side note, if you're flying with American Airlines, you can only put golf stuff in your golf bag. You cannot pack it with any extra clothes or anything, because they will make you take it out and repack it into another bag. So just a heads up, if you think that you can use a golf bag as a luggage, you cannot. You can only have golf clubs and golf-related items in there. So after we got our luggage tags, we went up to the desk, put our bag on, and it was all good to go. Security was fast and easy. Since we were flying in economy, we did not have any lounge access. But if you have a credit card like the Capital One credit card, you can get lounge access in Terminal E with the Capital One. And I've never been there for breakfast, so let's go over and check it out and see what's different. We took a quick ride on the Skylink over to Terminal E, and you're able to see some amazing views of planes all around the airport. We also spotted a private 787-9 Dreamliner run by Korean Air for charters only. It wasn't even in the livery, so that was really cool to see. The Capital One Lounge had some amazing breakfast options like these cinnamon rolls, which were absolutely delicious. And they also had these pigs in a blankets and some breakfast sandwiches too. After some quick plane spotting, it was time to head back to Terminal C to catch our flight. And on the way, I was able to catch this video of our plane, an A320 registered as November 117 Uniform Whiskey, that will be taking us down to Montreal today. The terminal was absolutely packed. But before we get on, let's take a look at the seat map. As we'll see later, this was one of American's oldest A320s. And today I'll be sitting in row 14, seat B, a middle seat, sadly. The business class on this plane consists of 12 seats in a 2-2 configuration. This is the standard domestic business class in the US, and this one's pretty old. It doesn't even have headrests. So personally, I would not pay the upgrade price for this short 3.5-hour flight. The economy section of this plane consists of 138 economy seats with a pitch of 32 inches and a width of 18. This plane is pretty old, coming in at 24 years old. So let's hop on board and see what the condition is like. Welcome to seat 14B. There is not a lot going on here. We got a single fold tray table that slides out. The legroom is not bad. It could be better. There is also a single pocket. And this plane is so old that it still has the headphone jacks in the armrest, and they did not function. It also comes with your personal reading light and air vents. And this seat does not even have a headrest. That is disappointing in this age, but it does come with your own power port, so I guess that's okay. As we taxied out, this plane got a little close, but as long as we didn't hit it, right? Let's get in the air. Shortly after takeoff, they came around with an option of pretzels or Biscoff cookies. I got the pretzels. They were not bad, and I also got some water too. This is the rear lavatory on the A320. It was pretty small and pretty dirty. I don't know what was happening, but it was not clean at all, but it does the job. I guess it's okay. On American Airlines short haul, they do have an online browser that you can connect to that has movies and stuff, but it was unavailable today. And there's also a lot of options for Wi-Fi, but I am not sure who is paying $700 for 2 devices for Wi-Fi annually. That would never be me. After a quick 3.5-hour flight, we landed in Montreal. Overall, American American Airlines was not great with the outdated cabin, the dirty restrooms, and the unavailable entertainment during the flight. They have a lot that they could improve on, but I do understand that this is a short route and not prioritized that much. But American Airlines needs to prioritize modernizing their fleet and making sure that everything is consistent throughout all of their routes. Now, let's take a look at Air Canada. Welcome to Montreal Airport. This is going to be the second leg of our journey, flying with Air Canada on their A220-300 back to DFW. Check-in was fast and easy. We just used the self-check-in, and security was not too bad. We just headed out to the gate, which was pretty crowded, and we waited to board. Welcome aboard the Air Canada A220-300. This plane is brand spanking new, only being 1 year old. That's pretty new. The cabin looked absolutely amazing, and it was not dirty. Now, on this flight, the business class cabin has 12 seats, and it looks amazing. It even comes with a headrest, which compared to our last flight is pretty good. Each seat comes with its own personal entertainment screen, which is pretty good considering that most airlines are starting to phase them out on their short-haul aircraft. This economy class cabin has 125 seats with a pitch of 32 inches and a width of 19, which is an inch bigger than the American seats. It is in a 2-3 configuration. Now let's take a little seat tour. Welcome to seat 33F. The legroom for this seat is pretty good. It's a little bigger than the American flight. It comes with one seat back pocket and a one-fold tray table that slides in and out. The main event for this seat is definitely the personal entertainment screen. It's pretty big and new. Also, you can push it in so you don't have to move your neck up and down so much. The seat in front of you is not sturdy. With the lightest tap, it moves the whole seat, so make sure you're careful. But the recline is pretty good. The screen has 2 headphone jacks, a USB and a USB-C port, so you can charge all your devices. The window on this plane is absolutely massive. You can see so much stuff outside, and it's pretty clean. The back of this seat actually has a headrest, which is a big step, and it's adjustable, so that's always nice. Along with the ports on the screen, the seat also has a plug on the bottom for laptops or something else. Overall, this seat is pretty nice, and it's very modern, so that sets it apart from a lot of other short-haul economy seats. Air Canada is off to a great start so far, so hopefully they can keep it up. Let's get into the air and see what the in-flight service is like. Shortly after takeoff, the crew came around with a snack and drink service. The snack that was offered were these cookies with chocolate bars on top, and they were actually really good. The lavatories on the Air Canada A220 were actually pretty nice. It even came with a little coat hook to hang up your coat. There was this massive mirror on this side, not very practical though, because it's not in front of you. There was this soap and the sink, all normal stuff with the toilet. And it was very clean and spacious, which was all nice. And also came with a baby changing table. There was also this really weird door that led to the other lavatories. So if any of y'all know what that is, feel free to comment down below. It was locked, so that was good. Don't need anybody walking in. But yeah, it's pretty nice and modern, so that's all a bonus. During the flight, the cabin crew dimmed the lights because I guess they wanted people to get some sleep, but it was a pretty nice view outside. Let's check out the in-flight entertainment. It was pretty good. It was lagging a little bit there, not sure what that's about. There was an amazing selection of movies, all sorts that you could choose from. There was also this nice flight map too, and it told us that we were almost back to Dallas. On Air Canada, there's also food and drinks for sale, and it shows you everything that you can purchase. And some of it was pretty pricey. I don't know who will be purchasing a $20 meal on board, but that is available. There's a lot of different options, and anybody can find something that they're looking for as long as you're willing to pay for it. One thing that did come as a shock was that you do not get free earphones on Air Canada. You have to pay for them. It is $4 for regular earphones, and for something called premium earphones, $8. I'm pretty sure the difference is just a case and probably a little better sound quality, but $8 for headphones is crazy. After that, we were already landing in Dallas, and it was a pretty short flight, not too much turbulence. That was good. I think Air Canada was definitely better than American Airlines on this route. Air Canada had a better cabin, a newer plane, and they offered better snacks and a better entertainment system. So overall, Air Canada definitely took the win on this trip. The tickets were around $350 per person per leg, so they were pretty much the same price. So if you are trying to go on this route, I would definitely recommend Air Canada. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button to watch out for future aviation content and more reviews coming soon.